What if the world's most famous monster was actually a national hero? Tonight we travel back to 15th century Wallachia, a forgotten corner of what is now Romania, to ask a simple question with a deeply uncomfortable answer. Was Vlad Dracula a hero or a monster? Vlad III was not born a vampire. He was not born in a Transylvanian castle. He was born, flesh and blood, in the small town of Sighișoara around 1431. His father, Vlad II, was inducted into the Order of the Dragon, a Christian brotherhood sworn to defend Europe from the rising Ottoman Empire. From that day on, he was known as Dracul, the dragon, and his son, Dracula, son of the dragon. It was a title of honor, a warrior's name. Centuries later, the world would twist it into something else entirely. Son of the devil. As a teenager, Vlad was handed over to the Ottoman court as a political hostage, leveraged to keep his father obedient. He grew up surrounded by foreign soldiers, harsh discipline, and the daily threat of execution. While back home, his father and older brother were betrayed and murdered by their own nobles. By the time Vlad clawed his way back to the Wallachian throne, he had learned a brutal lesson. One that would shape every decision he made. In this world, mercy was rewarded with betrayal. Wallachia was a knife-edge kingdom, squeezed between the Hungarians to the west and the Ottomans to the east. Most rulers paid tribute and looked away. Vlad chose something far more dangerous. He refused. He raided across the Danube. He launched guerrilla campaigns against an empire 10 times his size, refusing to let his small, poor homeland become another forgotten province. While Europe negotiated, Vlad fought. To do it, he used a weapon that horrified even his own century: fear. Vlad impaled thousands of enemies, criminals, and traitorous nobles on towering wooden stakes. Slow, public death designed to send one message: Wallachia is not yours to take. Some accounts suggest he killed between 40 and 100,000 people in just 6 years. Staggering, even for a brutal age. But Vlad wasn't killing for sport. He was killing for survival. In 1462, Sultan Mehmed II, the conqueror of Constantinople, marched north to crush Vlad once and for all. Vlad couldn't win in open battle, so he poisoned the wells, burned his own villages, bled the Ottomans through the night. And when Mehmed's army finally approached Târgoviște, they stopped cold. Stretched out before the city was a forest of 23,000 impaled bodies. Ottoman soldiers, captured and displayed. The stench, the silence, the horror. Mehmed, the man who had taken Constantinople, turned around and went home. For the people of Wallachia, that nightmare brought something priceless. They got to live. To his enemies, Vlad was a demon. But to ordinary Romanians, he became something else entirely, a symbol of order in a corrupt world. He punished cheating merchants, crushed corrupt nobles, enforced laws so strictly that legend says a golden cup could sit untouched at a public fountain, and no one dared steal it. He protected trade, backed the rising middle class, and helped shape Bucharest into what would one day become the heart of modern Romania. So how did a patriotic prince become an undead count in a black cape? His enemies, Saxon and Hungarian printers, flooded Europe with sensational pamphlets, twisted woodcuts, cartoonish horrors. With the printing press multiplying every lie, Vlad became the West's favourite symbol of Eastern barbarism. Then, in 1897, an Irish novelist named Bram Stoker went hunting for a villain and found the name Dracula buried in a dusty book on Transylvania. He borrowed the name, the setting, a few chilling details, and the human prince was buried beneath the immortal monster forever. So, hero or monster? To an Ottoman soldier, your worst nightmare. To a Wallachian villager, the only ruler willing to bleed for your survival. In this series, we'll peel back the legend, battle by battle, lie by lie.